Today is bad, tomorrow will be better. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, season's greetings. Today is my top 5 favorite Christmas movies of all time. These are movies that I have to see every year. These movies bring such joy to me. A lot of these movies on this list are movies that I grew up watching with my family, so they definitely hold a place in my heart. These are in no particular order. I had such a hard time trying to narrow it down to just 5. I don't know, maybe I'll do a part 2. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a part 2 of the next set of my favorite Christmas movies, and I'll do a video about that. First on the list is Jingle All the Way. So Jingle All the Way is basically Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to find a Turbo Man doll for his son. I really like this movie because I love seeing Arnold in funny roles. You know, he's a tough man, Terminator, Conan, whoever, but I love when he does funny roles. My other favorite his is Kindergarten Cop. I think he's great comedically, and I think he and Sinbad have some great chemistry. Just seeing the hijinks of the two of them trying to find this doll is really funny. I really enjoy it, and the silliness that comes with it. Number 4, The Preacher's Wife. So The Preacher's Wife stars the late great Whitney Houston and the incomparable Denzel Washington. This is another movie that I like simply because Denzel Washington is an actor we hardly ever see get to do funny roles. His first ever role in Carbon Copy was a comedy, and I haven't really seen him in any comedy since. He's the action guy, he is the drama guy, but he's also another actor that's really funny, and I would love to see him in more comedic roles. And I think he's hilarious as Dudley the Angel, and seeing him be silly and goofy in this, it's just a treat to watch. And it's narrated by the cutest little boy, Jeremiah, telling the story of how Dudley the Angel saved their family. Number 3, Home Alone. Home Alone, I think, is a staple of every single 80s or 90s kid. Home Alone was that movie where you wish you could do these things. Macaulay Culkin is his best. This is when we were introduced to him, and seeing him go up against Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern, the three of them create some magic together on screen. And the fact that Joe Pesci had such a hard time not cussing, we get this classic scene.
What? 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 What happened?
And surprisingly, it actually has a sequel that is just as good as the original. I won't say anything about the other sequels or the reboots, but the first 2 Home Alones, classics. Number 2, we have National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This is definitely one of those movies that every Christmas season I watch with my family. It's just a hilarious movie. There are some memorable scenes and a lot of quotes from this movie my family and I still say to each other, like this scene.
Probably got scared and ran back into the tree.
And this is probably one of my favorite Chevy Chase movies. He is just amazing. And it's also my favorite out of all the National Lampoon movies featuring the Griswold. And it really just encompasses everything you go through during the holiday season, with family coming over, with trying to give out presents, with trying to have fun and put up the lights. And it's just a classic movie, and I have to see this every year. And number 1 on the list is A Christmas Story. This is another movie that I watched all the time as a kid growing up, and I think every single person who's ever been a kid can relate to this movie. There was a toy that you wanted, and you were hoping either your parents or Santa got this for you, and you were just so obsessed with this toy. The toy that I was obsessed with was Polly Pocket. Every year I had to have a Polly Pocket, and every year I usually got a Polly Pocket. But for A Christmas Story, Ralphie is obsessed with this BB gun, and he just really wants it, and it's just hilarious just watching him trying to convince his parents to get this gift for him, to try to convince his teacher that this is the best gift for him, to try to tell Santa that he wanted this gift. This is also another movie that has some great quotes to it that people still say today, like this one.
Ah, fragile. It must be Italian.
Well, I think that says fragile, honey.
Oh, yeah.
And that triple dog dare you scene is the best. So I really haven't gotten a chance to watch all these movies this year. There's at least 2 on here that I still need to watch before the season is over. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite, and if you do want me to do that part 2 of my favorite Christmas movie. I also have some other videos coming out pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. And guys, I hope you have a great holiday season. I know this time can be tough for a lot of people, but just remember that nothing stays the same. Things can always change, so if today is bad, tomorrow will be better. And you guys have a great Christmas. Bye, guys.